This is the Spotlight Journal. It helps you plan your days, reflect on what you're enjoying in your life, and ensure you stay on track with your long-term goals and values, all in less than 5 minutes a day. I got into journaling just over a year ago, and in that time, I've been trying to figure out the best system to allow me to control my time, plan my days, and reflect on my life. What I call the Spotlight Journal is the system I've landed on. It's super easy and intuitive, and anyone can start using it right now. Here's how it works. First, you need to determine the areas of your life that you want to focus on. For me, that's work, personal, YouTube, and health. These are the areas that I want to put the spotlight on in my life. Then spend 5 to 10 minutes making a vision for your life. What would your dream life look like? Write it down. 5 to 10 minutes writing your dream vision for your life. For me, maybe YouTube channel. It's 1 million subs, nice house, mass, making 500K a year. This is just an example. Just write what you want your dream life to look like, how much money you'll be making, what your job is, and now you know where you're going and the areas that you're going to focus on to get there. Now that you have the important areas of your life written out and a vision for your life written down, let's get into the Spotlight Journal and how it works. The Spotlight Journal can be as easy or as in-depth as you want it to be. You can use it as a daily planner and reflector, a weekly planner and reflector, or a monthly planner and reflector. I like to use it as a weekly and daily planner and reflector. Let me show you how it works. At the start of the week, on a Sunday, I will write down the date that Sunday and the date that week would end, and then write down each area of my life that I wanted to highlight. Work, health, personal, and YouTube. Now I have each of the areas written down, and I want to write what I want to focus on for that week. These are the goals that I want to focus on for this week for each of these areas. Work, I want to finish the Streamline AlertBot V2. For health, I want to lift 3 times and go on 4 long walks. Personal, I want to finish unpacking my new apartment, see my friends at least 4 times this week. For YouTube, I want to write 3 videos and write 4 shorts. Now I know what I want to do this week. Now, if you were using this as a monthly planner as well, at the start of the month, you could do the same thing. Write the name of the month, and then under, write each of your areas and write the goals for that month. Do whatever works best for you. Then what you can either do is when you're planning your week, write down what you want to focus on each day. But you may find that relatively difficult. So what I like to do is at the start of each day, when I first wake up in the morning and I'm planning my day, I will go into this Spotlight Journal and write what I want to focus on for each area that day. So let's say I wake up and today is the 5th of January. These are the goals that I want to focus on for this week. What do I want to do today to work my way towards completing these goals? So I can say for health, maybe I'll go lift. For personal, I will unpack the bedroom. For YouTube, I will write 1 video plus 1 short. And for work, I will release V1 AlertBot. Now I know what I'm going to be focusing on for the 5th of January. In about 2 minutes or 1 minute, or however long it takes you to plan, I now have a plan for the entire day. Now, here's the beauty of the Spotlight Journal. Throughout the day, while I'm working, let's say it is now 2 p.m. and I finished releasing V1 AlertBot, cross that out. My main focus for work for the day is done. And we'll say I lifted in the morning, cross that out, and I've unpacked the bedroom, cross that out. And I wrote 1 video, but I didn't write a short, so cross out, write 1 video. Now it's the evening and it's time to reflect. What is my daily highlight today? What did I enjoy most? Maybe I went to dinner with friends and really enjoyed my time with them. Daily highlight, boom. Now in about a total of 2 to 3 minutes, I have written what my focus is for the day and reflected on that day. And you do this for each day of the week and use this Spotlight Journal every day. And now you have goals that you're working towards, areas that you're focusing on, and a reflection system. Then you can come back at the end of the week, look at your highlights, look at what you've done, and see how far you've come and how you're working towards your vision. So when I go to tomorrow and say, okay, I released V1 of the AlertBot, maybe I want to test V1 and add new infrastructure for work. For health, maybe I want to go on a walk with my friend Nick. For personal, maybe I unpack the office today, plus clean up. And for YouTube, I see that I didn't write the short from yesterday, so that would be my main priority. Write 1 short, and then maybe I want to write another video since I want to write 3 videos, so write video. And now I have my areas of focus and my spotlights for the 6th of January. So you can see it's super easy and intuitive, takes basically no time at all, and it allows you to put a spotlight on the things you want to focus on in the important areas of your life. And ensure you're working your way towards your vision, which you can always look back on and you have it written down at the start of your Spotlight journal. When the day ends, write my daily highlight. I really enjoyed my walk with Nick. Okay, we'll say I did the rest of these days and I finished my week. Now I'm looking back and I say, what are my highlights? Dinner with friends, walk with Nick. Looks like I really enjoyed my social time. Next week, I will spend more time with my friends and more time doing social activities. I can see what's working for me, what I'm really liking and what I'm enjoying. And maybe I learn after a couple of weeks that there's another area I want to add or an area I want to remove. You can tune it as needed. So this is the Spotlight journal and that's how it works. So why does this journal work so well? The reason the Spotlight journal works so well is because you're focusing your attention on impact and not just busyness. You're figuring out the activities that actually matter and you're prioritizing them. You wouldn't write it down if it wasn't important, and it wouldn't be an area that you wanted to focus on if it wasn't important. So you're spending your time on things that are actually going to be impactful on your life and working your way towards this vision. And it also keeps you aligned with your goals. Not only that, by looking back on your highlights and what you've accomplished, it creates a feedback loop for what works and success. So you can see what works for you, how much you can get done on your average day, and plan accordingly. And then you can do more of what you love. It's simple, it's sustainable, and it's easy. And for me, I've noticed for journaling, if it's difficult and it takes a lot of time, then I just won't do it at all. Especially in the evening, if I have to spend a long time reflecting, I will not do it at all. This journal is super easy, super simple, takes basically no time at all, keeps you aligned. So I really like this journal and I highly recommend you give it a try. Not only that, you build a habit of planning your time. And you don't need to spend all this time blocking out every hour of your day, which can be pretty difficult. But instead, you just write your highlights. This works with any notebook of any size, super easy to start. Follow this framework. You can do it monthly. You could even write your yearly goals at the top at the very start, then do it daily. You can either do it at the start of every day or at the beginning of the week. I like to do it at the start of every day or the night before. Find what works for you. Start small, make it a habit. Maybe at the beginning, since it could be a little overwhelming, you start with just one area. So to first get started, you could do this. You only want to do a highlight for your health. You want to focus on your health. So what's a highlight for my health? I want to go on a walk today. So you do that, do your reflection. You can start as small as you need to. This would only take you 30 seconds a day, 1 minute a day. Just make it a habit and then build it up over time. And just commit to 5 minutes a day. Schedule it in if you need to. Put it somewhere you'll remember. Put it near your bed. Put it on your desk. Just put it somewhere where you'll see it and you'll do it every day. And then on Sundays or whenever you plan your week, you can just look back and say, what worked for me this week? What went wrong? What do I need to fix for next week? And then plan accordingly on your next week and continually improve the system as needed. Do what you need to do, make it stick, make it a habit, and make it work. You got this. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I also made a video here about a pocket notebook that I carry around everywhere that's changed my life. You can click here to check that out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.